ready here, get loaded up, and we'll hit the trail. So come along. Well, it's a little cold out today, not too bad. I think the air temps in the 30s, low 30s, about 30 degrees I believe. I think there was, like they said, like a small wind chill, so make it probably like just under 30 I think with the wind chill and everything, so won't be too bad. We're still going to bundle up a little bit. So anyway, I'm going to get bundled up here, and I'll get back with you when we're heading out. Well, just real quick here, I didn't bring too much with me today. Like I said, this is just a little short day hike, so no overnight gear included. Trekking poles, gloves of course, a couple Nalgene bottles, inside one dry bag. It's got all my food, cooking equipment and stuff for my little lunch today. Got it's a backpacker's pantry meal that my family got for me, I think for like Father's Day or something, so we're going to try that out. I did bring a hammock there in case I wanted to set it up for a little seat or something when I do my lunch. My solar charger, I brought, threw that in there just in case I want to play with it. And then in here I just have a couple knives and my basically first aid survival little pack there, fire kit, other goodies like that. So, and of course my phone, keys, and actually the pack's a little heavier than I anticipated it being, but no big deal. So anyway, let's get loaded up and head out here. And we are off, heading on the trail. This is the whole park. There's a large campground and such here. This section over here, right here, is where I'm at. So probably walk some of this trail. This is just showing the hiking trails on here, but there's also I want to say 11 something miles of horse trails that we can hike on too. So depending on where we're at, what time of the day, whatnot, what's going on, I may get on one of those trails and venture off further up around. So alright, let's hit the trail, guys. This is the first time out actually hiking, walking any trails, probably within the last couple months. Just had a lot of stuff going on and haven't been able to get out, so well, we're just going to wander around, enjoy the day, have a little lunch after a while, warm back up, head out of here. So we'll catch up back with you here in a little bit. Hey guys, I tell you what, initial review on my boots. I've only been in probably about a mile now. Pretty pleased with them. They're nothing top of the line, nothing super duper fancy. I think they're on sale for like 70 bucks at Farm and Fleet stores. They're a Working Sport brand. I'll go into more of a the exact name, all that stuff at a later time here. I'll take a couple stills, photos when I get home. But overall right now, like I said, I'm only in about a mile. I'm pleased with them. I'm comfortable. Like I said, it's only about 30 degrees, so it's not terribly cold. They're not a winter boot, they're not a hiking boot, they're kind of like a hunting cold weather boot. But all I have on is a pair of just thermal socks. And as of right now, I'm comfortable. Feel good on my feet, feel like I got good traction. So initial review is a thumbs up. We'll see how we feel at the end of the hike and later on down the road. But for right now, we're doing good. I have seen one deer so far and several squirrels. There's tons of gray squirrels running around here, and one deer so far. Last time I hiked up here, last winter, I was geocaching up here, and I seen a big old herd of deer. Big old herd. There's, I don't remember how there was, 30, 40, maybe more than that. But that was clear way over on the other side of the park. So anyway, I'm heading off. Having a great time. One particular time I like to hike this time of the year is obviously all the foliage and everything is gone and down. And sometimes you just need to make your own trail. This isn't a very large park or anything per se, so I don't have to worry about getting lost. I just stay near the lake. I'll be fine. Speaking of the lake, which is just beyond here, there is a nice sheet of ice over the top of most of it. So it won't be long and we'll be ice fishing that thing. Looking forward to that. I haven't ice fished here in the last year, I think. I don't think I fished a year. I didn't fish it all last year. I can't remember if I fished the year before. Ice fished anyway. Had a lot of stuff going on and just hadn't been able to do as much as I wanted to, but this year is looking good. And we're going to be on the water quite a bit. On the hard water, I should say. Got this new little tripod. It's like one of those, I don't even know what you call them, grippy ones. Kind of grips onto things and wrap around things. So I'm trying that out. It's my first time using it here, so apologize for it being a little wobbly and tipsy. Probably making you guys car sick if you're watching this. But anyway, picked up another trail, so I'm gonna continue on down this one. Looks like we're heading all the way around, out around the lake. So I'll catch up back with you in a bit. Second, over this way. Now you can kind of see the lake out there. It appears I have come into a clearing. Like I said, there's several miles of equestrian trails. This looks like this is like a picnic spot or something for the horse trails. A couple picnic tables that come out of this hiking trail right through there. Like a lake back there. be neat if they would allow primitive camping at these sites like this. It'd be pretty cool. Hydrate when you can. Just because it's cold out doesn't mean you aren't losing fluids and burning calories. So for those that use these Nalgene Camelback bottles, I got a couple of these lids. You get them pretty much anywhere you get the bottles. They look like these. Basically, it's got your main lid here, plus it's got the small one on top for your drinking spout or smaller pouring spout. Put your ice cubes and stuff in there in the summertime, so you don't have to open the whole thing just to get a drink. Just open this top one, and easier to get a drink. But anyway, I like those. I actually have one for both of my Nalgene bottles. I think they work good. My personal preference, of course. Alright, let's move on. Well, I am on the horse trail. Just came down from up the hill here. I got a little creek crossing here, but it is not hiker friendly. You see all the marks and stuff here where the horses trample through here when it's all muddy and everything. But I'm not wading in the water. It's looks probably 4 or 5 inches deep. Probably who knows how much in mud. Silt in there. There's some logs and stuff down there that looks like they cut out, so I'm gonna have to find me an alternate crossing. Tell you what, walking in this stuff now, all the horses here, the ground's starting to harden up, and it makes it nice and easy to twist or roll your ankle. Ooh, I see some hiking signs. Post down here. Looks like I may have a better crossing down here. You hit a spot that's all hard and frozen. It's hard to walk on, and then you hit another spot that's soft and muddy. You slide around. So, taking it slow, enjoying the day because I don't want to get hurt. Alright, looks like we got some rocks and stuff here. There we go. Alright. Well, made it across. I think I'm just gonna explore up it a little bit. Check it out. Why not? Tell you what, guys, a fall hike like this, it's a lot of fun. I haven't seen anybody else. Occasionally you run into a few horses and stuff out here, out on the trails, a couple walkers and stuff that are doing their little morning walk or something on the trail that live in the area, but other than that, usually don't see anybody. This time of year when it's cold, hardly ever see anybody. Like I said, it's, you know, summertime, you can't see through this. It's impassable. So It's kind of nice to come out here in the fall like this and you can kind of walk around a little bit more and explore. Find a little place to hide out and have lunch. Alright, get back with you in a bit. I'm in this little ravine here. It's about 10:30, I believe. Just checked my phone. And it's 10:30. I'm gonna stop here, take a little breather, make up some hot chocolate, and kind of just relax and take nature in here. Kind of off the path here, nowhere in particular. Trail's a little way over there, so I get settled in here and I'll get back with you. Well, as you guys know, those that have been on my channel for a while, I had initially planned to do a 14-day canoe trip this spring here 2013, and due to river conditions, the river was really high, was unable to do that, so it's kind of got pushed off until spring of 2014. So in the meantime, pretty much this summer and I'm sure through the winter and all that other good stuff, I'll be adding some gear, changing some gear, all that good stuff. But one of the newer things that I'd recently acquired, I purchased from John over at Intense Angler. Check out his YouTube channel. He does a lot of cool stuff. But I've made myself some of those penny stoves with a couple pop cans and stuff. They're alright, real flimsy. Kind of concerned about them breaking and stuff like that, getting crushed in my pack, stuff like that. Wasn't really just a big fan of them. So I opted to a different stove, you know, the camp stoves that go on your canisters. So I've been using those this summer. Recently John showed the aluminum cans, 16-ounce aluminum cans, and a couple holes in there for the fuel jets. Same fuel, the heat, you know, a couple ounces of heat in there. It's an open top, so basically it's kind of like a burner. The burner on a stove. You just set your pot right on there. It's got all the jets around there. So I got one of these. It's really sturdy, heavy duty. I think it's made two cans. It's made out of 2 cans. He's got the detailed instructions on his website how he actually makes this, but it's rolled over, so it's really neat. It's really heavy duty. I mean, I can squeeze it and I don't even bend it, so I mean, that's gonna take a beating. Just seems a lot sturdier than the penny stoves, pop can stoves. I have burned it at home, just checking it out, but I haven't ever cooked anything on it, boiled any water or anything, so we're gonna do that right now. What a better place to do it than in the woods, right? It's gonna make me a little flat surface here. Clean away some leaves. Everything's wet. I'm not concerned about starting a fire or anything. Put a little fuel in there. I have no idea how much is in there. I just dumped some in there. Not really concerned about it, so I'm not trying to conserve fuel or anything. So let me get this burning. I'll get back with you. Alright, See if we can get this thing going here. And we are burning. Just clear some more of this debris out of the way. We'll make up some hot chocolate. It's supposed to self kind of ignite there into the fuel jets once it burns a little bit. Put some water on here. Can't tell if it's burning up or not, so we'll set that on there and we'll give it a check. Nope, wasn't ready. We put it out. Alright, we'll get back with you. Alright, so we're burning here. Reason I knew it was burning because it caught some of those little grass and stuff that was right around there. Caught that on fire. That's how I knew it was burning out. So anyway, set the pot on there. Starting to steam up. Probably start boiling here shortly. That didn't take but a couple minutes at all, actually. No lid on it. About 30 degrees outside. Probably only been on there for 2 minutes or so, and it's already starting to bubble. So anyway, you cannot see the burners really. It's very faint, very hard to see. I don't know well if you can even see that on the camera or not. So, but those of you that are familiar with alcohol stoves, you know how they operate. So that's the only downside of them, is you can't really see the flame versus the camp stoves and stuff that you get. But so far so good. It's working pretty well. Probably within a couple minutes, within 5 minutes most definitely, have a boil going. I dumped probably 2 ounces or so maybe in there. I didn't even measure. I just dumped it in there. So we'll get that up to a boil and have me some hot chocolate. Well, mix up the hot chocolate here. Obviously, as you can tell, it is too hot to drink. So, we're letting that cool off here a minute. My stove just went out, so it's too hot to touch. Initial reviews of the stove. I like it. It's heavy duty, sturdy, works well. I just used the GSI cup, sat on there perfectly, very well. Didn't have to worry, concerned about it tipping over or anything. Seemed to work pretty good that way. As I said before, it seems really sturdy, really rigid. See how it goes after a few burns, see if it breaks down or anything like that. But initial test was good, very pleased with it. Preferences over the stoves is exactly that. It's a personal preference. My other stove that I have been using for the last year or so, we'll dig it out here real quick. You know, they use the canisters. This is just a cheap one you get off Amazon. eBay, stuff like that. Just a cheap little stove. It's got an igniter for it. I've used this quite a few times now and paid for $7-8. You know, I've well got my money worth out of it. I've actually got a couple of them. Keep one in my wife's pack as well. So personal preference with the stoves is exactly that. Whether you want to carry these, depending on how long you're going to be out. I've never really kept track of how many meals I can prepare out of them, because I always carry several with me, so if one runs out, I just, you know, move on to the next one. I've never really kept track of it. Same thing with the other ones. You know, you're going to have to carry your stove plus your fuel. This is just a cheap Walmart brand of the Heat. They're what, $1.50, $2 a bottle. So they're relatively cheap and inexpensive. You can buy them in the bulk as well. So, personal preference on the stoves, whatever you like. You know, I like them both. Pleased with them both. They both work well. So, you know, maybe I'll carry both of them and use one meal, use another meal, keep one for a backup in case one doesn't work or whatever. But anyway, letting the hot choco cool off here. Mighty hot, mighty hot. So anyway, guess that we'll wrap that up here. Stove's cool now to the touch. It's got some burn marks around the fuel jet holes there. Not sure how well you can see that. But still works pretty well. So, alright, we'll catch you here after a bit. Hey guys, my hot chocolate's still way too hot to drink, so I'm just kind of sitting here, letting that cool down. Another thing I wanted to show everybody, I've been making my own little personal fire starters, waterproof water fire starters. All they are is a small section of jute twine melted in wax, and just dip the jute twine down in the wax when it's all melted, laying it down on some wax paper, aluminum foil or something, letting it dry and harden. As you can see, it gets real hard because it's coated in the wax. Got mine chopped down into little sections, 5-6 inches, whatever you want. You can use a whole section, whatever. Just my little personal preference. But as you can see, you know, I just take it and just rough it up, break it up and stuff, and you get all the little fibers and stuff that's in your jute twine. Take a couple of those and rough them up and cut them up, do whatever you want, and presto, you got a fire going. Definitely a lot cheaper alternative to buying those, the cubes or whatever other personal starters, fire starters. I have some of those too as well that I've gotten from gifts and stuff like that, but since making these, I'll never buy manufactured fire starter again. So another thing that I've been doing, I obviously didn't do in this one for some reason for my little day pack here, is I have all the waterproof fire starter, but also just putting regular sections of jute twine in there. You know, waterproof is obviously for waterproofing, but if you don't need it, you know, you don't have to worry about breaking that all up. You just have some dry sections there. It makes it easier just to get a fire started than having to deal with a wax one. So just keeping a few sections of just regular jute twine or something in there. I thought I'd had one in each of my bags, but apparently I didn't. This is kind of my catch-all bag here that I keep in my packs. Fire starting, first aid, headlamp, keep a lighter, little thing, some rope there, bandana, little flashlight. This one has my tent light in it too, but normally it's just the headlamps in there, a little flashlight, bandana, first aid kit, stuff like that. So this is what I kind of keep into each one of my bags, my day bag or my overnight bag. So anyway, I'm just hanging out here. Hot chocolate got a little bit way too hot, but there we go. We're getting just about to drinkable stage now and not burning your tongue. Not too hungry, so I don't think I'm gonna stick around here long enough to have food. I do really want to try that Backpackers Pantry. This one, potatoes with gravy and beef. I got it for, my kids got it for me for like Father's Day or something. One of the holidays here recently. I'm a big fan of the Mountain House. I've never had any of the Backpackers Pantry, so I just wanted to try that one, but I'm not really hungry. Don't feel like really wasting it just to try it, so I think we'll save it for another trip. Well, thanks for coming along, guys. I appreciate it. I haven't done a video in quite a while. I have some issues with my laptop and things like that, so I hadn't been able to post videos. Haven't been out, haven't been on any river trips or anything. Just had too much going on. So as of right now, the canoe trip is planned for late April, early May of 2014. It's going to be a through trip, 320 plus miles of the Rock River, the headwaters in Teresa, Wisconsin, all the way down to the where it dumps into the Mississippi River in East Moline, Illinois. A little over 320 river miles. I'm planning 14 days, hoping to do it maybe 12 or so. So anyway, I'm really planning on getting out in a couple more winter hikes this winter. I have a lot of fun doing this. It sucks that it's cold and I can't bring the family out because it's too cold for the kids and stuff, but I enjoy it. We'll see how the winter goes, and I'd like to get out a couple more times for this. But thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching my videos, commenting, all that good stuff. I enjoy watching everybody else's videos. Got a couple people that I really enjoy watching. Bob 808 Night does a lot of cool outdoor videos and stuff. Alan Hobbs, he does a lot of camping out there in North Carolina. It's really fun watching his videos, just hanging out by the river there. Goes out for 2, 3, 4 nights or whatever. It's a lot of fun watching his videos. A lot of great channels out there, a lot of cool people. Met a lot of cool people, got a lot of advice and stuff for my canoe trip, so I appreciate it. This is really cool, getting to do this and communicate with people that otherwise never get to meet or anything. So comments are always appreciated. You guys take care, get out in the woods, take care of the woods, pack your trash out, all that good stuff, you know, take care of it. Alright, you guys take care, have a good day.